My name is AJ Houston. I'm the 2012 coach of the Fort Worth Poetry Slam team. This year, the National Championships of Poetry has been held in Charlotte, North Carolina. We're asking for your support to help us get there. We're looking forward to the trip, and we really appreciate your support, and thank you for clicking on our page. Everything associated with your gifts and donations you can find on the bottom of this page. Thank you very much, and you will definitely hear from us. Let me introduce you to the Fort Worth Slam team.
We are Fort Worth Slams! Fort Worth Slams!
My name is Don Juan, 2012 Fort Worth City Grand Slam champion. What poetry is to me is an outlet of feelings poured upon the audience from the writer to where the audience and the writer becomes one. Sometimes the audience comes to poetry events to hear poetry because they know the artist is going to give them exactly how they're feeling, but really it's a mirror reflection of how the artist is living, so it's one and the same. So there's no poets without an audience and no audience without the poets that deliver the poetry. So poetry has been a vehicle to me to outlet a lot of things that's been going on in my life that without the stage and the mic, nobody would have ever knew.
My name is Robinson. I am on the 2012 Fort Worth Slam team. Actually, this is my second year on the Slam team. Poetry to me, I think Gil Scott-Heron said it best. Poets write to express what we feel and address the things we feel addressing. I met spoken word here in Barbie with an 8-year home of Fort Worth Poetry Slams, and it changed my life.
Poetry is dancing with words. Poetry is kickboxing, taekwondo with syllables. It's fun. It's taking something that we use every day that people think is mundane and making it amazing. It is sorcery. It is seduction. It's preaching. It's worship. It's magic. You know, you use words to get a job. You use words to get a lover. You use words to get friends. You use words masterfully, and you can become a ruler of the world. So it's the greatest gift on earth. It's the greatest work of art.
We are Fort Worth Slams! Fort Worth Slams!
You see, sometimes the devil tries to pick flowers that don't belong to him. You see, he's growing a garden on the other side of Eden, designated specifically for the weeds that has been spewed from the mouth of God, the heathens. And for a long time, I resided in the wrong gardens, intertwined with the wrong vines left spiritually unwatered to wither, not knowing that flowers too have deathbeds, until the breeze blew my way. I seeked, I tried, and I touched for myself. And I'm not ashamed to say that once upon a time my mind was a workshop for the devil. And I know that I'm not alone, because inside this world today still reside several. So I stand before you, not yet a full-blown flower, but as a seed who has now been planted into fertile ground with endless potential of growth. But I ask, whose flower are you?
But due to the recent financial crisis, my president has established the Consumer Protection Agency and put into place through banking reforms to put an end to this abuse. So here are some of the new rules for the Gisela company. If you do not make a deposit, you cannot make a withdrawal. Let me say that again. If you don't put none in, you can't take none out. The ATM is closed. This is not an easy access account. Your credentials will be checked and rechecked by the teller. Only certified depositors will be granted access, but interest will be compounded in truth and in grace. So if you've come to steal my joy and brought me only strife, keep your thieving hands off my account and stay the hell out of my life.
So I asked my mother, the musician, if I could find my muse again. She said, son, when it comes to matters of love, you have to lay it all on the line. Like you're opening for The Who and the Grateful Dead. Burn your guitar, leave your heart on the stage like Malcolm, because you may never find your Mecca until you're willing to give up everything. My friends ask if she's worth it. I say it all depends on how you define what is is, and since I can't define you, I'll call you Isis, Mother Mary, or the moon. I realize these hands are just hymns. I don't need to lead you or lift you. I remember when you told me you envied the maidens, lucky enough to have dragons as guardians against the princes who thought hearts were theirs for the taking, the Adams who let their Eve slip away at the dawn of light. You never wanted a shining knight. You said you have chinks in your armor. That's why you're beautiful.
We are Fort Worth Slams. Fort Worth